Hello guys, welcome to part 2 of our video, our tennis skirts. And like I promised, I hope you guys didn't have to wait too long. If you're new to the channel, this is the Chi Naija sewing space where you and I learn to and style the word of our dreams, baby. And the dream for today is a tennis skirt. This part is me, cutting out. I'm going to be saying fabric a lot, but I mean a shirt. Cutting out the shirt in my full size patterns and sewing it up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should check the first part of the video. I'll drop the thumbnail for you guys so you can check it out. I explain everything in there. Okay, now as you can see, I have pinned everything because I did say that I wanted to use the hemline of this shirt for the hem of my skirt. Okay guys, so I have basically folded the shirt in such a way that the front has a fold because I need the fold for my center front, and the back has a fold because I need the fold for my center back. Okay, so all I'm going to do is pin up the center front, my center front pattern and my center back pattern, keeping in mind that I want to use the hem of the shirt for the skirt. Okay, so I'll pin that up, we'll cut it out, and it's gonna be great guys, it's gonna be great. You know what guys, turns out seam allowance kind of important for sewing, so don't forget to add that on there. Okay guys, so that is us all done cutting out the yellow part of the skirt, the front and the back, including that precious hemline that I wanted. Okay guys, so I'm not going to cut out the waistband just yet because the waistband is going to be in yellow. I want to cut out the white parts first, which we have here. Okay guys, so now for this part, it's pretty much the same thing, seam allowance around and cut. And for this, I am using the white part that I said that I wanted to use, and I'm cutting two parts because if you can remember from our style, it's the front and the back, and I also keep that precious hem. Okay guys, so this is what our skirt pieces are looking like. The center front cut on fold, the center back cut on fold, then the middle for the left side and the right side I cut two pieces. Okay, so all that is remaining is the waistband, and yeah, let's get into it. Love how everything's turning out right now. So guys, this is our waistband. It is the same exact thing for the front and for the back, so I'll use only one piece, but I'll cut twice. And as you can see, I have pinned the center of, actually I'm using the side seam of the shirt right now, and I have pinned the center so that it is the same on the front and the back because we want it to be uniform. Okay, and I'm going to open up the hem in this case so that I don't use a lot of the armhole portion of the side seam. Okay, I know it looks funny, but I just wanted to use that part because it is properly like folded, because if not I would have had to cut two pieces this way. I would have had to cut two pieces for one waistband, but this way I cut only one. Okay, so I'm drawing things out on one side of the side seam, then I flip it over and I draw out the other side. Okay, just just look at what I'm doing to make complete sense, okay? Because this waistband should be cut on fold, okay? The top of the waistband is on a fold. So guys, because I am using a shirt to make my skirt, I need to scrap for every little piece of fabric that I can get. So I am opening this hemline for this shirt so that it could give me more room to cut out the seam allowance for the waistband, okay? So there you have it, guys. It's open now, and my waistband is more balanced. I'm just marking out the center points, okay? Then I'm going to just mark out everything, and I'm trying to stay away from the actual armhole of the shirt as much as I can. You can see there. So yeah, same thing, just trace everything out, include seam allowance, and cut. Woohoo! Okay, guys, we are done with cutting out fabric. I don't know about you guys, but I find cutting out just a little bit tedious. Okay, I'm fine with pattern drafting. I enjoy the mental gymnastics, but cutting out stuff, sewing, not so bad. Okay, but here they are all laid out, and we're all going to move over to the sewing machine and start sewing, and I'll see you guys there. Hold on, guys. Just before we hop over to the sewing machine, which I can't wait to get to, I promise you, let's pin this bad boy up so that when we get to the sewing machine, everything is sewn up right. Now, as you can remember, this hem is very special to us. So I am going to open it up, all right, so that I can sew everything straight up, then close it back, okay? It will make sense when I'm sewing it, so you see it then. Okay, guys, then I'm just going to pin, and just so that when we get to the sewing machine, everything is easy and fast, and we know what we're doing, all right? So guys, for the sewing, I figured I'd start with the hardest part, which is the waistband, and this involves elastic band, okay? Now this is pretty simple. If you've been on the channel, you know that we have done this so many times. Get an elastic band, put it around your waist to the tightness that you want, cut that out, and just zigzag to put it together, and that's it basically. Also, a couple of things, guys. If you're getting any benefit from this video in whatsoever way, if you're getting any knowledge, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Share where you share fun stuff to your friends and all that. We're trying to grow the channel, guys. Also, at the end of the video, I do wear this skirt so you can see out in real life, see me, just see how the skirt works in real life. Okay, guys? All right, back to our elastic waistband. Now, for the waistband, it's pretty easy. You just sew up the sides of the front and of the back. Now, as you can remember, for the waistband, I told you the top of the waistband was going to be cut on fold, and that is what we have here. All right, see the ends there, and it's the same for the other one. But right now, I'm just marking out the center because we're going to need that when we are spreading the elastic to go round in the waistband. Okay guys, so yeah, that is it. Just put, and as you can see the joining there of the side seams of the shirt, that's the label of the shirt there. Okay, so I did that so that that could act as a fold, and it's supposed to be a straight line, right? Okay guys, as I was doing this voiceover, it occurred to me that, you know, some of you guys might be watching this actually trying to make this skirt not actually for tennis, but just for like a regular skirt. Okay, how many of you guys is that? Just holla at me in the comments. Also, who is watching the Miami Open going on right now? If you're a tennis head, you know what I'm talking about. Everything is like wild and crazy over there. We love tennis. Also, fun fact, right now Nigeria is trying to qualify for the Olympics in tennis, of course, and we have this our star right now that's coming out. Tennis is actually growing in Nigeria, and I'm really happy about it. So what tennis sports is going on in you guys' lives? I know my South Africans watch my videos, and I don't know if you guys made it. I don't know if you guys made it, but yeah, tell me like in the comments. Let's keep it popping, guys. So guys, the most tedious process has come after we have sewn up the side seams. Okay, you take your elastic, right, and you pin on the four corners of the skirt. You soon see what I mean. Okay, you pin at the center front, center back, and the side seams. Okay, then you just have to stretch and pin and stretch and pin. And I'm sorry guys, there's no secret hack to make this process any easier. You just pin as much as you can so that the elastic stretches all through the skirt as much as you can. No, not through the skirt, all through the waistband as much as you can. Then you should sew like a stay stitch. Okay, so as you're sewing, you're stretching as well, so that you want it to lay flat when you're sewing. Okay, you stretch the elastic and the fabric, and in this case I'm using a zigzag stitch because those stitches are stretch stitches. Okay, if you sew this with a straight stitch, you will your stitches are going to pop on you. Okay, so we do a zigzag stitch. I am finishing the ends of this waistband so that I can pin it to the skirt and sew. So if you guys can remember from the we marked our center front and center back for the skirt and for the waistband, and so this is just what we're going to pin up right now. And because the waistband is stretchy because of the elastic, you might need to stretch it a bit, but we're just pinning everything up because we're going to turn it back up this way and stitch right on top again. Okay, so you just pin everything up, make sure it lines up well. Okay, center front, center back, then we sew up, and we're almost done, guys. The tedious part is almost done. Okay, I'll just let you guys watch and I'll get back. Remember again, guys, stretch as you sew and use a zigzag stitch. So guys, we're almost through. We're at the end now. I just sewed up those straight seams because there wasn't much to it. It's just straight seam. I'm sure you guys are capable of sewing up straight seams. But for this one, I'm trying to show you guys how I dealt with the hem part, our precious hem part. So I just sewed everything down like before, then I folded it back up, and now I'm stitching it. But I'm using straight stitches because it's at the hem, and this is a flared skirt, right? So there will be no tugging or anything like that. And I'm just going to sew, it's a double row of stitches. I'm going to do that. I'm using a yellow thread for the yellow side and a white thread for the white side, so that everything looks smooth and nice. You would never know that it was that I took it apart. Okay, guys? All right, guys, we are at the end, and thank you guys for sticking with me till this part. If you got to this part, say hi. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the next tennis skirt. Okay, now enjoy me doing drills and practicing with my new tennis skirts. Okay, guys, peace.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice one there. Keep going. That was a fantastic one. Yeah. Nice one. Fantastic. Good one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic.